discs, performed at Carnegie Hall in New York, as well as 4 Royal Command performances. She always looks simply stunning on stage, and quite honestly, I wish I could be let loose in her wardrobe for a while. But she's about to start a British tour, and she'll be playing the Wembley Arena on the 4th of November. So, ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Miss Shirley Bassey. This is where I'm going wrong. You see? Why didn't I think of that, Shirley? Next week for Sunday Sunday, I'll have one slit right up to you. I have a little confession to make, because I used to switch on television. I mean, apart from wanting to hear what you were singing, just to see what you were wearing. So did you always have this emphasis on glamour?
No, it was something that came after many years, because I started out as a tomboy. I mean, I would have gone on stage in jeans and that. And it was something that built up and built up. And I thought, well, you know, the people see you first, and they hear you after, so you have to make an impression. I mean, you have to make an entrance, you know, and that's the image. And then the voice comes after.
Completing the image, I mean, you say that the glamour developed over the years, but with the rest of the image, the drama that's involved on stage, which is quite stunning, was that just you developing that up?
No, that came also because one night my manager came backstage and he said, you know, you have this wonderful voice, it's like a rough diamond. He said, but you're like a piece of wood on stage. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, you don't move. So I was in a show called Memories of Jolson, and there was the choreographer who was very tall and thin, and he had the longest fingers and legs in the world. And I used to stand in the wings and watch him. And I don't know if this rubbed off on me, or through experience, through bad, through good, it all came out, and then I started the movements, and that was my kind of image as well as the glamour thing. That's the Shirley Bassey stamp, the movement.
See, nobody sells a song quite like you, because it is like a little mini drama. Each song is like a mini drama. So do you really concentrate on the lyrics? Is that your yardstick for choosing songs? That's
the way I choose a song. I mean, if it tells a story and if I can identify with it, if it says something to me that I've lived through, you know, the past experience, and it gets me here, then that's the song for me. That goes into the act.
And here you are about to start another tour. Now, do you find that British audiences in particular are extremely loyal?
Oh, very. Very. There are an awful lot of people who travel around the world. I mean, around Europe to see my shows. And they are coming on this tour now. I mean, this happens, been going on for years.
Well, they just follow you year after year.
Yes. And some really, I mean, gone as far as America, really.
It's fantastic, isn't it? And when you consider all the amazing tours that you've been on, all the concerts, what are the highlights? I mean, is it the White House? Is it Carnegie Hall?
There's an awful lot. I mean, if you have 37 years to spare, I can tell you. I mean, it's just, I just find it all exciting. Yes, the White House was, meeting President Kennedy was a highlight, meeting the Queen Mother, you know. They're all highlights. But when you get an audience with you, the orchestra is fantastic. The lighting is great. Not that I can see much of that, but the sound. And I'm in tip-top shape with the voice, then it's magic. I mean, it's just an atmosphere that is electrifying. And that, I come off stage, and that applause is in my ears, and it takes me about 4 or 5 hours to come down. I mean, it's the most wonderful high you can have, natural high you can never have.
Well, I think it's going to take you 4 or 5 hours to come down after the applause of this audience when you finish singing, but obviously we do want to hear you sing, and again, it's a song with great drama, isn't it?
Yes, this is a song that, Italian song originally, and I found it and I gave it to Norman Newell, and he wrote the English words to it.
And we're about to hear it. It's called what? It's My Life.
Yes.
Shirley Bassey, thank you very much indeed.
how a lonely day can make a person say, what good is my life? Funny how a breaking heart can make me start to say, what good is my life? Funny how I often seem to think I'll never find a dream in my life, till I look around and see this great big world is part of me and my when I feel afraid, I think of what a mess I've made of my life. Crying over my mistakes, forgetting all the breaks I've had in my life. I was put on earth to be a part of this great world as me and my I'll just have to score